Now coming into the Korea Southeast Asia Gallery. So we will go to my left first and hit Korea. So straight ahead of the simulator rides that are used by the foundation to help raise money for the museum. And we have the Reaper and the Predator drones hanging up. C-124 Globemaster. Come around and see some of the early SAR helicopters. Little Sikorsky hanging up there.
Departing Japan, the aircraft passed by Mount Fuji to Hawaii. After a scheduled refueling stop at Midway Island.
Fuselage of a B-29 painted to replicate Command Decision, which was one that flew in Korea. Lifeboat that was dropped down Air Force pilots from the B-29 during the Korean War. B-45C, the Tornado. T6 Mosquito. B-26C, painted in Night Fighter. F-84 Thunderjet. F-94 Starfire. F-82 Twin Mustang, painted in Night Fighter attire. MiG-15 BIS, which was brought to America after a North Korean pilot during the war defected with it. He turned down the reward that was offered, opting instead to become an American citizen. That was the Russian jet fighter that was countered by the F-86 Sabre jet. Coming up underneath the 124, the Globemaster. And to the right is the F-80 Shooting Star. Hanging up above here is the Bird of Prey. So named because of the, in honor of the Klingon Bird of Prey in the Star Trek series. Hanging up is a T-28 Trojan right above the A-1 Skyraider. We're now coming into the Southeast Asia half of the gallery with the B-52 Stratofortress up on the pylons here. This is a D model. F-105 Wild Weasel, which was used for ECM. They would let enemy radars lock onto them and then launch countermeasures to take out the radar transmitters to help protect the bombers from Soviet SAM sites during the Vietnam War. B-52 is still flying today, and probably by the time it's done, will have flown for 100 years. A-7 Corsair II. Another F-111 Aardvark. RB-66 up on the pylons there. EC-121 based on the Super Constellation again. This is the one that preceded the S-3 Sentry that's still in use today. The E-3 Sentry, I'm sorry. F-4 Phantom flown by Robin Olds, who set up a mission to deceive the North Vietnamese into thinking there was a flight of B-52s. They came up to attack, and he shot down two Vietnamese MiGs with this particular F-4 Phantom. Memphis Belle 2. Straight ahead we have another MiG. This is a MiG 17 or 19. MiG 21, my bad. That's the fish bed. Here's the MiG-17, I think. Yeah. Another A-1 Sky Raider, the Proud American. This is the Southeast Asia So Others May Live search and rescue exhibit. That's fairly recent. De Havilland Caribou. C-123 Packet, the provider, which was used for actually spraying defoliant Agent Orange in Vietnam. This one was known as Patches because she came back with so many bullet holes in her from ground fire. One of the 80 types of aircraft I was qualified to handle. H-3, the Black Maria. UH-1P Huey. OV-10 Bronco, actually built in Columbus, Ohio. And the O2 Cessna Skymaster hanging up above.
The A-37 joined other jet fighters for close air support. Nicknamed the Super Tweet, the jet-powered A-37 was an attack aircraft developed
B-26K. You can see the cannons in the nose for ground attack and close air support. T-37, or A-37, we called it the Tweet. The Canberra, B-57 Canberra. Coming under the starboard wing of the B-52D. To the left here is the RF-101C Voodoo. When this plane was coming to the museum in 1979, it stopped at my base with a mechanical issue, and I repaired it so it could get here. That was at Meridian, Mississippi, Naval Air Station. F-100 Super Sabre.